Good morning, everyone. Let me just check that we're all sorted. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Let me just, good morning, everyone. Welcome back for another flight this morning. It's now September. Cannot believe it. It's September. Um, well, 2nd of September now. Cannot believe it. The year is almost gone. Can't believe it. But yeah, today we'll just check our volumes and just make sure that we can hear ourselves, which we can. So yeah, the other day on Thursday we sort of got lost on we did land, but for some reason it didn't give us a gate to go to. So we're starting from Croatia. I've chosen ramp 13. So obviously, if anyone who doesn't know, my birthday is the 13th. So unlucky for some, but obviously it's my birthday. It's also my cousin's birthday. We share the same birthday, which is pretty cool. She was born on my 7th birthday, so that's a little information people might not know about me. Um, yeah, she's 7 years younger than me, so yeah, we pretty much share the same birthday. So anyway, that's a little bit of story. Um, so we're taking off at runway 5. So as you can see, there's only one direction for takeoff. So it's either 5 or 23. 23 is used for landing, where we landed Thursday night, and 5 is the takeoff one. So we're taking off at runway 5, and then we'll be heading sort of up, and then south, and then round, and then up again. This one was the only one that made sense because some of the flight paths did go way out. So just try and pick a path that makes sense. And then we're going to head north across. I'm not too sure where this is. Belgrade, Graz, Budapest, and then head north, Brest, and then here we are. We'll be going. Oh, there's some little bridges over here. Look, there's some bridges you can see, like the fine lines. They're pretty cool. I think that's what we flew over when we came to Croatia. So we're landing Lithuania. So we'll be landing at runway 19. So again, they've only got one runway, one direction. 19 is used for landing, and runway 1 is used for takeoff. So looking at it, it's only a small airport. So we're all pretty good for that. So we'll be landing at runway 19. I'll just show you arrival. So our arrival is the green and our approach is the magenta. It has got ILS approach for us. So that's all good. We're in this Wizz Air livery A320, of course, and we're on the North Europe server. If anyone wants to join in, feel free to add me. Make sure that the O in Jody is 0, so it's J0DIE space 123. For some reason they didn't accept Jody as in with a O, letter O, because obviously someone had taken it. So just that's a 0 instead of an O. So all players are on, air traffic is off, and we've got live weather today. We've already checked our nav log, so just check it again. We're cruising at 37,000 feet, and our descent waypoint is around here, so I've taken notes of that. But yeah, we've pretty much done everything what we need to do, and yeah, let's hop in, guys. So if anyone who doesn't know, hi, I'm Jodie. I'll be your captain today. Lady streamer as well, so I'll be live on Twitch. And what I do is after I've finished with my live stream, I upload it to YouTube for the next day to premiere. So obviously today is Saturday. Here in the UK we are at about just 10 past 10 in the morning. So what I tend to do is I tend to premiere the flight around 10 a.m. the next day. So this will be premiering to YouTube at 10 a.m. the next day. So feel free to add me if you wish, and you can watch it back. So we are. We're the only one at the airport. This is the first time I'm using this livery by Four Simmers. I've got all my liveries from Four Simmers. Very good liveries, worldwide liveries. So yeah, I enjoy his liveries. So yeah, there's our aircraft. We don't need that one now. We need our setup for the aircraft. Pretty much used to this now, but I still go to the checklist just to make sure that make sure everything is fandabidoze, ready for our flight. So just show you a little bit of the aircraft. There we go, we've got no airport tug, so it's alright, we'll just pretty much do a U round, I suppose. And then taxi to the departure, which is, I think we've got to go that way to come on here. But yeah, lovely sight here at Croatia. I've never been in before in real life. So we'll set our aircraft up, we'll get the climb altitude and get the flight director on, guys. So there we go, we've got our climb altitude, which is 13,000 feet, which is pretty ironic. We're at gate 13 and our climb is 13. But yeah, we'll go with that. Got the flight director on. We'll start our engines and do what we need to do next. There we go. So we'll put some light on the subject. Even though it is daylight, we'll just put the lights on just to be... Just put them on. So performance. We need to set our flaps for takeoff, so we need it at 10%. And we press the third one down. Press down on the D-pad for our flaps. There we go, our flaps are at 10%. And then we need to press the flight plan. That one. So obviously our flaps are at 10%, that's all good. We need our speed brakes to armed, and then this is when we set up any lights that we want to do. It is daytime, so we'll just put them on auto. Put the lights on still, because people need to see us. Put the wing lights on, nav lights, and we'll put our taxi lights on. We'll put the seat belts on, and this is a non-smoking flight. So obviously our engines are all started up, so we're all good to go. So obviously we haven't got an airport tug, so what we'll do is we'll just do this little bit here. So there's no airport tug, so we'll just ask air traffic for taxi IFR. There we go. So there we go. Ooh, there's an aeroplane there coming in. They're coming down sharply. They're gonna crash. Anyway, so we've got our taxi IFR. It is behind us, so we'll just throttle up and do a U-8. Oh, they've just landed over there, I think. There's someone cruising above us, or they're coming down or something. Here we go. Move out of that way, mister. So not much of a taxi to show you guys, because we're pretty much at the foot of the runway, pretty much at the start. It is a little airport here at Croatia. A nice little view about. Here we go. So what we'll do is we'll just copy our path. We'll just turn slightly so they can see what we're doing. Reset the altimeter. There we go. So what we're gonna do is go to the end. What we'll do is there's nobody coming, so we'll just go to the end of the foot of the runway, do a U-way, and then we'll be taking off, guys. There's nobody here, so it's all good. So what we'll do is we'll try keep as much what's the word, much runway as we can. So basically we'll taxi to the end of the runway, we'll use that little lay-by, what we call here in the UK lay-by, at the side of the road. We use that little lay-by to turn round, and yeah, we'll stop in the centre of the runway ready for our takeoff. So got some beautiful sights of Croatia. So what we'll do is we'll use this little tiny lay-by, so we'll just slow down slightly. So the airport is sort of right next to a residential area, which would probably annoy me a little bit, you know, with the airports coming, with all the airplanes coming in. It'll be pretty annoying, but you know, I suppose they're used to it. All the residents there, and it's not as busy as obviously most flights, like say for example here at the UK we've got Heathrow, so obviously that is a very busy airport. So yeah, there's a lot more planes going off there. But yeah, lovely landscape for us to admire. There's some mountains over there, so we will be going towards the mountains. So I'm guessing that's why we've got 13,000 feet for our climb, as we don't want to crash into a mountain. But yeah, we'll get ready for our takeoff, guys. Here we go. So pretty much all set up basically. So our throttles are there. Just make sure our climb is in right. Hang on a second, let me just make sure that it's in. Oh, that's in. We'll set the takeoff lights on. Here we go. Our flaps are at 10%, like we said. We'll get the phone ready, because sometimes we do like to take a nice picture of our takeoffs. And this will be a nice little one for our takeoffs. So yeah, basically make sure that we're on the right frequency, altimeter, etc. And yeah, off we go, guys. So throttle up. Make sure that we are as centre as we can. There we go, lift off, we have lift off. There we go, up we go. So there we go, it's sort of like fixing itself onto the way path for our departure. So yeah, it's pretty much found it. We'll be turning this way. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely shot. Let's just get that. There we go. So yeah, we're climbing. So yeah, our throttles are at CL position, our flaps are up, our landing gears up, and yeah, we'll be climbing. Oh, that's a nice shot as well, guys. I'll just be snapping some pictures as we climb out. I will do, obviously, my favourite ones onto Discord. That's some sort of harbour there. Yeah, lovely, lovely sight that. Lovely. So, we'll wait for it to be at 13,000 feet. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is absolutely lovely, that. If anyone who knows me, I do like some sightseeing. I do like a good, you know, nosy around, etc. So we'll have a little nosy. We are turning. So once has declined 230. Here we go, just leave it a little bit. It is off a little bit on the line, but it will go back because it is a bit of a turn. So just let it do its business. It'll right itself. Oh wow, look at that. So we'll be turning right, which we are. Got a few people around us this morning. Mr. Marcus, Rock Crash, Miss Pet Off or something. Gaza. So yeah, we are a little bit accompanied today. So what we'll do is we'll get ready with the altimeter. We are levelling off. So we're above 18,000 feet, we'll set it to standard, that's all good, lovely. There we go, we are heading north towards our, we're on our departure path at the moment, but we're heading towards our cruising path. So we're all good. We are on schedule. But yeah, that was a nice takeoff. I did get some snaps of our takeoff. So we're due. There we go, I'll just show you some sights of Croatia as we depart. As most of our flights are in the dark, so, you know, Saturdays pretty much, you know, just have a little nosy, see what landmarks we can see, what the land is like around us. We're nearly at our next altitude change, so we'll probably go to 30-something thousand feet. Our cruise is at around, I think it was 37. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll have a little nosy out. So, 31. There we go, up she goes, some more. There we go, that is a nice sight there. So once we've got cruising altitude, what I'll do is I'll take some pictures yeah, we'll upload them after the flight to Discord, so I can have a little nosy what we've seen. But yeah, we are going over some sort of mountain sort of area, I would say. Some sort of valley over there to the left. Some sort of like road or stream. And then some houses maybe. They're in the valley. We are climbing, so it's alright now, we are on the straight path. So what we'll do is we'll change the ND range so we can see where we're at. There we go, we'll just change it there, so it's on 320 nautical miles. We have completed our departure path. So yeah, we're on our way, guys. We've got a bit of a crosswind as well, so it will rock us a little bit. But we are on our way, guys. We are on our way. So wants us to climb to 370, so we'll do that. That's our cruising altitude. So once we get to cruising, we'll take some pictures and yeah, we'll enjoy the scenery some more. There we go. Lovely. So wait till we get to 37,000 feet and then we'll take the pictures once we're all stable and yeah, all happy. There we go, we'll show a little bit of that as we climb. There we go. Our aircraft's quite stable now, so what we'll do is we shall turn the seat belts off so everyone can roam around the cabin, do their thing. And yeah, we'll try to pretty much land over here, so pretty much go to this side. Get our picture. too sure why we are turning a little bit. Let me just check that. Oh, yeah, it's wanting us to turn to the next waypoint. So yeah, we're pretty much where we should be. We'll just wait for it to be a little bit more straight, the aircraft. There we go, that'll be fine. Back to photo mode. Oh. Here we go. So what we'll do is we'll put it around there. So we'll show off the livery. There we go, that'll be all good. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the cockpit. There we go. There we go. So that's pretty much, we're at cruising altitude. So what I'll do is enjoy the flight, everyone. Do your thing in the background. I'll switch in between the cockpit and the outside view so you can have a little look. Mostly the outside view because we don't really see much of the land outside because most of our flights are done at night time, so we'll do a little bit of that. So we are just passing over Budapest. There's a stream just below us here, some sort of like river across Budapest. There's someone over there, Wallace. We have gone over some sort of, just some flat ground. There's another person there in front of us, Maz. Pretty quiet over Budapest. Pretty, full of fields. I suppose a little bit like Yorkshire, here at Yorkshire. We've got our main lands like Leeds and everything, Leeds, Huddersfield, Bradford, all that sort of, main cities around. But obviously we have a lot of farmlands as well, a lot of fields around, countryside, which I do prefer driving in, to be honest. I love driving in the countryside compared to like in a big city. I hate driving in Leeds, I hate driving in Manchester, them sort of areas, but Leeds is, it's a nightmare. They keep changing the one-way system, etc. So you don't even know if you're going in the right way or if you're going in another bus lane. So yeah, I do prefer to, take the car up, to the Dales or something like that in the countryside, middle of nowhere, and just see where it takes me, really. So yeah, once we're level, well we have been level for quite a while. We are, pretty stable. So what we'll do now is we'll do the auto brakes. We can do this at any point of the flight, but what I tend to do is wait till we're stable, wait till we're cruising, so we're not doing it at the last minute. So they need to be on medium. Here we go, they're on now, so it's fine. We've done the auto brakes, so we can turn that page over. We'll focus on this. Pretty much we're on 320 zone, so we're okay. Here we go, so pretty much plain sailing, really, plain flying, should we say. Yeah, we'll just look out for our descent. We'll do some more camera view outside. Here we go, we've got a few more people in our view. Hello people. Got around 90 nautical miles till we do turn ever so slightly to the right. Oh, hello Daniel, hey up, hey up. As Mick would say it, hey up Jodie. How are you feeling Daniel anyway? Are you feeling any better or are you feeling, still a bit rubbish? Yeah. Oh yeah, good. Good, that's good Daniel that you're feeling much better. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember, was it last week you had some sort of, yeah, like flu, or it? Yeah, it wasn't good, was it? Or was it the week before? I can't really remember. um, but yeah, we are going from Croatia. Croatia was a nice takeoff, nice scenery going on as well. Um, it was pretty nice landscape as well. And we're going to Lithuania. It lasted for about a week in the end. Oh, right. That's not too bad then, Daniel. I suppose it was flu, cold sort of thing going on. Um, I tend to get it, like when the weather changes, so about this time, I'm guessing. When it goes from warm to cold, but we are expecting nice weather tomorrow, I believe, because we are having a family barbecue. Um, so yeah, I suppose I get it as well when the weather changes, but yeah, I normally have it for around a week or so. But yeah, anyway, nice to see you, Daniel. Thanks for popping in. Well, it is Saturday, so are you waiting for your fish and chips later? Looking forward to your fish and chips? I had mine on um, I had my fish and chips on Monday, I believe. Bank holiday Monday. Yeah. It's supposed to be an Indian summer next week. Yeah, it's meant to be a scorcher in it. Yeah, it's going to be a scorcher for September as well. We're pretty much supposed to be cooling down, and don't get me wrong, it is nice out, but if it is too warm, I just get a bit annoyed. But I suppose enjoy it, because before you know it, the ice, the snow, etc., the rain, winter will be here before we know it. But as I said, I cannot believe we're in September. We are nearly the end of 2023 already, and it's balmy. It doesn't seem 2 minutes ago it was the new year and Christmas last year. Yeah, we'll be going to the chip shop around around midday. I'm not too sure how that is a little we are due around, not too sure, we are due at our descent at around 10:46 UTC time, so that's 10:46, so in around 45 minutes we're at our descent. So that'll be around, we're due at the airport in around an hour, I would say. As soon as the schools go about, the weather gets hot again. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, I know my niece, well, I've got two nieces. I've got an 8-year-old niece. She's back on Tuesday at school. And my youngest niece, she'll be 3 in November, just before my birthday, in fact. She'll be 3, but all through the summer she's still been going to nursery, so they've kept it open. So yeah, my sister works from home, so she's only had one child to occupy, I suppose. But yeah, it is all good anyway. It's I've been helping her out a few days in the holidays. Took a few days off. I had a long bank holiday weekend. My sister did pass all her exams. She got B and above. So yeah, she's happy with that. And she's been accepted to the college as well. So yeah, she starts college on Wednesday. So yeah, pretty proud of her that she's got into college. So, I'm not the best of geography, so I don't know where we are exactly. If I look on let me Google map it, let's try and guess where we are. I'm not too sure what happened with my mic then, it did mute. But yeah, we've got a freezer that's not working properly. Been waiting 2 weeks now for it being repaired, but the parts still haven't arrived yet. Oh, bloody hell. Wow, that's not good, is it, Daniel? So what have you been doing? Like, freezer stuff? Obviously not working, so I suppose you've had to eat quite a lot of stuff. Oh god, nightmare. Let me try find where we are. So we departed from Croatia, and we're going to Lithuania. So let me have a look. Arrivals, that's fine. So we are sort of going over about maybe Poland or Ukraine, sort of that way. Not. Let me have a look where that is. Bratislava. So I've just googled it, guys. So Bratislava or whatever it is, Bratislava, whatever. It is Slovenia, apparently. Oh no, Slovakia, sorry. So we're just north of Vienna and Prague. Sorry, we're just south of Prague. So yeah, you can see our descent waypoint right at the top. So around 320 nautical miles. It's working on other things like chips, but not risking raw meat. No, you don't want to do that, do you? It'll bit dodgy. Yeah, oh god, it'd be a nightmare for me gran. My gran likes to have raw meat in the freezer. I don't live with my gran, I live with my mum's parents, but I don't really, I do get on with them, but you know, there's a set of grandparents you get on with more, which I do get on more with my dad's parents. My gran is obviously still with us, but my granddad did pass away when I was 17. But anyway, yeah, any meat stuff I get, I put in the small freezer. Yeah, at least you're getting some meat, obviously. But bloody hell, 2 weeks now. But yeah, as I was saying, my gran's got a massive. Well, at first she had a freezer. She had 2 freezers in the garage. So, which were a bit of a pain really, because she had to keep going outside, etc. So obviously they've done some work with the kitchen now. They've got rid of the small fridge that was under counter where she had to bend down all the time, which were a bit of a pain really. And they've got a massive American style fridge freezer, you name it, it's absolutely massive. So yeah, basically she puts everything that she uses throughout the week more often in there. You know, like chips, meat that she'll have for the week. Freezer obviously at the side, so she can, you know, sort of keep it there. And she don't have to trail outside. And then obviously the fridge for like everyday stuff. And then obviously the outside freezer now is just like for storing things, I suppose. Like she'll have like an extra bag of chips, you know, just so she's got some. She'll have, you know, she'll have butter and everything. She needs the best butter. You know, she's got like what would you say, a backup sort of thing. But yeah, that's what we do. And every Saturday when I go shopping in the afternoon, I sort it all out for her really, just make sure that everything's, you know, free up frozen, etc. And sorted for her really. And the thing is, the engineer said when he looked at it 2 weeks ago, there's no guarantee it will work when the new parts are fit. Oh my god. Wow. So you might be waiting all this time, Daniel, and it might not work. Bloody hell. Is it just easier to just sack off the engineer and just buy a new one? Just say I can't be bothered waiting for you and just buy a new one? Because saying that, you know, like, oh, yeah, it is nice, yeah, thanks, but, you know, she's in her 80s and, you know, I just sort it out, you know. A little bit worried. 3 weeks yesterday, she'll be going in for a knee replacement. She's absolutely petrified. But I'm sure she'll be fine. But you know, I'm just used to seeing her quite often. But I'll try. Well, I will be going to see her while she is in hospital. They said that she should be in for a few days to 2-3 days, something like that. But yeah, I hope she's okay. But yeah, back to the freezer, Daniel. I'll just buy a new one and just sack them off, really. I'll just say, you're taking ages, and you know, this part that they've got to do, you know, who knows how much that's going to be. And obviously you've got to pay for them for their work and stuff, even though it's just bloody putting a tiny bit, you know, a tiny thing in. So yeah, I'd probably shop around, to be honest, and see if there's any deals going on, or well, summer deals maybe. Yeah, I think my mum is going to look for a new one then. If it doesn't work when the new part has been fitted, then she's got an idea of what to... Yeah. I suppose just, you know, yeah. It's a bit of a pain having to wait 2 weeks, but I suppose they like to keep people waiting, I suppose. But yeah. So I got about 240 nautical miles to our descent. So that's in around, I'd say, half an hour's time. Yeah, we're due at 10:45 to descent. So that's in around half an hour's time. So when you be going, well, you said you'd be going at midday, Daniel, so I will have started my descent. So yeah, we'll get sorted for landing. What is it you'll be ordering then? That's the question, Daniel. What do you get from the chippy? Oh, some sort of mountains over there with a bit of snow over them. Nice. What's around this side? Pretty much nothing really, so we'll just stick it to that one. That's a better view for us. I had some ice lollies in there that I'd melted slightly, so when I came to use them I had to put them in a glass. It was like a slush puppy. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh nice. They were nice though. I hadn't really thought about actually doing that, you know, like crush some ice lollies up and it'd be just like a slush puppy. But yeah, sounds interesting. I'll be having my usual fish, chips and mushy peas with oh god. Bloody scraps. Where I come from, well, we don't really live that far apart, do we, Daniel? But you must be posh because we don't call it scraps, we call it bits. Here in like Leeds area. Yeah. Oh god. No, not mush peas either. I don't like mush peas. When I go to the chippy, I normally get my usual of fish bites, which are like fish strips sort of thing in batter. So it's like not a full fish. It's like, you know, fish portions. Obviously chips, and then I get a side order of gravy. And then, oh, the best bit is the dessert. I get apple pie and custard, and oh my god, it's like the best thing ever. Yeah. All homemade and everything, and you know, oh god, it's like the best thing. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, we do like some apple pie, and custard, well, anything with custard. But yeah. Oh, just got a text. Oh, my gran wants 3 large Yorkshire puddings, so we've got to add that to our list of all the things that she wants. Yeah, we'll get them on the list for her. She's messed up my order. So what I tend to do is I go around like virtually in my head how, hang on a second, Warsaw. So what were I saying? Yeah, what I do is I tend to like picture the supermarket in my head, and then I walk round and ask her like, you know, I know now what stuff she gets and say, oh, do you need this, do you need this, I'm here, I'm there. So I pretty much do it in order, so I don't have to like go down the list and think, oh, does she need that, look down the list, and you know, it's a bit of, you know, a bit of a pain doing that. Like to be organised, shall we say. The ice lollies were frozen but too soft to have as a lolly, as the stick just came out when I pulled up. Yeah. 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 Yeah, good idea, Daniel, is slush 'em up and crush 'em up and yeah, you got yourself a slush puppy really. Cheaper than actually buying a slush puppy. In it really, you know, you can get so much lollies in a box, and then, you know, crush them up and you've got a slush puppy. You know, if you were to go to a, you know, some sort of restaurant or shop or whatever, for a slush puppy now it's just ridiculous, so yeah. I do like a slush puppy, and I do like, I like having them Tango Blasts when I go to the cinema. That's my, you know, that's my cinema treat. But I've not been to the cinema since, oh God, for a long time. Because I just basically, you know, watch it on the Fire Stick if there's a film that I want to see. I have seen the new Little Mermaid that Disney released back in May. Oh my God, that is so good. I do love Disney. I can't wait to go to the Disney expedition in London in October next month. Oh my God, I cannot wait. But yeah, I cannot wait to go. It's going to be a long drive. Because I am driving down there. I'm not going alone, I'm going with one of my friends, so at least I'm not on my own, but I cannot wait. I went to the cinema a couple of months ago to see, alright, the new Fast and Furious, yeah. I've not seen that one, it's not my sort of thing. I like the sort of the girly ones, sort of Disney, whenever Disney make another one, but Little Mermaid is getting released onto Disney Plus next week. I think it's the 6th of September, so in about 4 days. So I'll be watching it again, definitely. I still haven't seen the Barbie one. I'm a little bit intrigued what they have done with the film. You know, a lot of people were talking about it and it was massive when it got released. So I don't know, I might give it a watch if there's no else on. Plus we like a little bit of, is it Ryan Gosling, or I'm sure it's Ryan Gosling. Yeah, he's nice looking him. Yeah. Yeah, I remember my cousin, she is 4 months older than me, so she just turned, not giving me age away, but she turned 33 in July, and Barbie had just been released, or just was getting released or something. So she went with her with her friend for her birthday, And you should have seen her. She was like dressed like Barbie. She were in pink. Her hair was like Barbie, you know, like over the top, heels, you know, everything. Yeah. But I did hear that um, you wasn't allowed. I don't know if it is true or not, but they wasn't letting you in the cinema to see Barbie unless you were wearing pink. Um, which would be pretty difficult for me because I don't own anything pink. I don't have any pink tops, no pink trousers, pink shoes, no. I suppose the only pink item I do own is um, underwear or maybe some socks, but that's about it. But yeah, it was just yeah a bit over the top, but seems to have died down as Barbie at the cinemas. Got a few more people around where we are. A little bit of cloudy as well. Our airport is coming up. We're about 320 nautical miles away. So forgive me, Daniel, have you got this game or was you thinking about getting this game? Or have I got my wires crossed? But yeah, I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X. And I've got the, oh god, what is it, Series 2 controller, the posh one. Cost a lot of money to be fair, but it's a really good controller. But yeah, we are turning slightly towards our descent. There we go, just keep an eye on that, but yeah. Alright, I know you don't have anything to play it on. Alright, well, it was actually in fact Rob who got me into the game because, you know, all of a sudden I just wanted to try it and I thought, you know, new game, why not try it? So at first I got it on PC, and yeah, it did work. My gaming laptop isn't the best, it's like only what, probably 15-inch screen. It did cope with it well as well. It did work. But I was like, I'm sick of seeing it, you know, like in a tiny screen. So, you know, thanks for a little bit of encouragement from Rob. I did treat myself to the Xbox Series X and the controller to go with it, the Series 2. And yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I can play it on my big screen TV, which is, I think my TV is 43-inch. So I'm not on I'm not on my tiny laptop screen. I just use my laptop screen now um, for my chat and, you know, sort of that sort of stuff. And, you know, that's the thing of, you know, I wanted to stream my flights. So obviously the only way of doing that, Rob said, was, you know, get an Xbox Series X. So, yeah, I bit the bullet and now I've got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, it's so much easier, and you know, like when I was doing it on the laptop, you had to set it all up and, you know, do all the updates for the laptop for the game to work. But for the Xbox Series X, it's like the PlayStation. If it's a game update or a patch or whatever, you just download it and, you know, it's there. It's there within probably half an hour. You know, no messing about like what we've got to do on the PC. So, yeah, it has been worth it. Even though the Xbox Series X is around, I think I paid 420 or 450, and the controller was 120, I believe. So it is a lot of money, but it is worth it. Definitely worth it. So yeah, if you do get a chance, Daniel, if you are interested in the game, yeah, I'm more than welcome to show you, get to show the ropes, etc. Fly along. You know, I learned from what me and Rob did was we started on my laptop and I was sharing my screen with him so he could see what I was doing, what I was looking at, what I was pressing. And he was saying, right, you need to press that, which is there, you know, and familiarising myself. You know, we started off with like little flights, you know, takeoffs, landings, etc. Just get rid of, you know, just get used to the controller. And, you know, being gentle and everything, and, you know, all that sort of small implements, because sometimes, you know, when I first started, I'd, you know, press the throttle right up and I'd be smashing into buildings, etc. So it's all about practice and being gentle, and yeah, pretty much nice and steady implements and everything. And then obviously when I was more comfortable, we went to, you know, bigger areas, like, you know, we'd do an hour's flight or something and he'd be right behind me or in front of me and we'd be talking on Discord over the mic. And yeah, just, you know, just going through it all, just, you know, your flaps down, you need to descend, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to climb, make sure your throttles are there, check your descent, all that sort of stuff. So it was just, you know, it was just doing things all the time. And then obviously when you do things all the time, it's just second nature. And that's what it's become. It's just second nature. Yeah, practice makes perfect. And, you know, it's, you know, you do get there. But, you know, to be honest, you've got to put the time in and the hours in. To get there, really. Not too far away from our descent. We're about 15 minutes away. Didn't I say quarter to? Yeah, we're around quarter to 10:44. So I'm not 100% with this yet. I do try and use it. I try and match my altitude and things, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So like our descent is BRT, and then it says just some like apostrophes, so I'm guessing that's just continue to fly. And then the next one is Surrug or something, and it says 9,500, and then an A, that might be an altitude change. So sometimes they do make sense, sometimes they don't, but I have a foolproof plan for my arrivals, my descents, etc. So I'll just go by that really if I don't understand. But yeah. Lovely. So you might miss the landing actually, Daniel, depending on how long you'll be at the chipping eating obviously. But yeah, you can, you're more than welcome to watch it back. I'll be premiering it tomorrow at 10 AM UK time. So you're more than welcome to watch it back on YouTube, or even watch it back on Twitch. But yeah. So it's been a nice little flight. We are 11:36 UK time. So let's try and get on with this. We'll be getting ready shortly for our descent. So I'll just show you a little bit of the outside view, because most of our flights are in the evening and it is dark out, so there's not much to see. When I get back on, alright, okay, no worries Daniel, so yeah, you're more than welcome to pop back in and see if we crash or not. We should be fine, we've got ILS approach, so it should bring the nose down. If it doesn't, then we'll just fly manual, it's fine. I'm sure you won't crash. Hopefully, Daniel. It was a bit weird coming into Croatia because I had to fly it manually, and I did land. I landed perfect, but for some reason it didn't give me a gate taxi to, so I don't know about that. Might have been a bit upset. But yeah, it was a bit strange, that one. But yeah, we should be alright. So what I'll do is I'll wait till we are on the ground, hopefully, and out our gate, and we'll take some more pictures. So let me just check. We have our auto brakes on, medium. I believe that this is our temperature of our engines, I'm guessing, or our weight. That's our engine display. That's like what it's doing. Our engines are at full belt. Oh, that's the oil. PSI is the pressure, I believe. Our throttles are on CL position throughout the flight. From takeoff to landing, we're in the CL position, so we don't press anything with the throttles. Not too sure why we're turning. Not too sure why we was turning. Maybe I was doing something that upset the aircraft. So we'll just get back on track there. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, just wing it. Yeah, just see how it goes. You know, it's only a simulation. You know, it's not the end of the world. So let me just look at that, make sure that we do go back. So yeah, we are Minsk, which I believe is Poland or Ukraine. Not too sure where Minsk is. I've heard of it before though, because, you know, bit of Friends action there. You know, if anybody watches the Friends TV show, one of the characters does go to Minsk. Sorry guys, me just having a drink. We've got some pineapple juice. Pretty nice pineapple juice. Not too far away from our descent as well, we're about 10 nautical miles. And then we'll just do a small descent till we get to the massive stretch in around 90 nautical miles, so we'll just do a little descent. So what I tend to do is, people call it a little bit too early, but it's simulation in it, so it don't matter. So what we need to do is seat belts. Our landing lights on the left wing and our landing lights on the right wing. Put our lights onto taxi. Oh no, sorry, we do them at off, and then once we're on the runway we do them at taxi. So we've just passed our waypoint. So what we'll do is, what is the aircraft doing? Why is it banking? Why is it banking? There we go. Don't know why it does that. Sometimes the approach, the arrival doesn't like it. So sometimes you do have to take over the aircraft. Sometimes with the departure as well, sometimes it doesn't like it. But yeah, it's pretty much fine now. So what we'll do now is we'll just ask for a little descent. 3,000 feet. Here we go, down she goes a little bit. You can see the airport, we are about 160 nautical miles away. So we're due to land at around 10:51, but that will change because our waypoints are at like 11:02, so that's 12:02. So yeah, it's we'll be landing around probably half an hour's time. Can't really see much here. Looks to be more farmland. Yeah, probably just mainly farmland really, round us, like bloody Yorkshire. But like I said earlier, I do like a nice drive in the countryside, compared to driving in somewhere like Leeds, which is an absolute nightmare. So I'll ask for another descent, 3,000 feet. Nice little descents, no rush, just nice and steady. $310 to show white. I think it's to do with the crosswind. Sometimes it does turn you a little bit and rock you a little bit. So maybe it doesn't like that a little bit. Our airport is just on the border of 120 nautical miles, but we have got sort of a loop into the airport, into the ILS mode. So yeah, so we can cross off our descent because we are descending ever so slightly. But yeah, we've got a large portion coming up, so that is where our majority of descent will be. So what this game is about really is you've got to sort of use your what's the word? Use your brain, say like that large portion there coming up is where we're going to descend. and then we need to be in some sort of situation, shall we say, ready for preparation for landing, really. Once we get to that bend that goes into the airport, so our flaps should be down. Once we make that turn, our flaps should be down fully, our landing gear, and that's where I'll activate the LS mode. Obviously this obviously does take practice, so you know it's all about practice and just going with it, really. But yeah, we'll ask for another descent, another 3,000 feet, because you don't want to leave it too late and you're doing all your descent, all your flaps, etc. all at the same time, because you are going to miss something and you will make a mistake. So yeah, I do like to be prepared, sorry, and you know, just get there, really. We're going to 280, 28,000. So the airport does look closer than it actually is, so what I tend to do is, to avoid, you know, confusion, I do try and turn that to that so it doesn't distract me. We are slightly turning, not too sure why we are still turning, we shouldn't be. Get back on track, mister. There we go, we're fine. So yeah, what you basically need to look at once you start your descent is look at your instruments. Make sure that your aircraft is on the flight plan, the path, because sometimes it does get a little bit upset, you know, so just keep an eye on it, just make sure it's going in the right direction, because you don't want to be turning and, you know, basically continue to turn, because that can obviously create problems. I have spiraled out of control before, and yeah, it's all about just keeping an eye out for it, and yeah, let's ask for another descent, another 3,000 feet. Two 250. It's pretty much farmland, really. A lot of big fields. Yeah, a lot of big fields and, you know, a lot of open land, etc. But yeah, So I'll just show you the time, Daniel, if you're still there. So it says 10:58, but I'm guessing that is where we're gonna make the loop. Oh, it's changed. So it's changed to 1100 hours, which is like 5 minutes time, but there's no way we're gonna make the airport. We're still going towards it. So we'll get to the airport, I'm guessing, in around half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, he's still there, Daniel. Ow, there's something in the eye. Right. So make another descent. Another 3,000 feet, just nice and gentle, bring her down. Till we get to a more suitable. $220, down we go. So we are, let's have a look, let's try work this out. So we are around 80 nautical miles away from the airport, so we're not too far away. So yeah, I'd say about 20 to 30 minutes we will be landing. We can see the airport just at the top of our radar there. That pink like diamond dot or whatever it is. So yeah, we are approaching. Nice and gentle with her. So what I understand is we are due at our next waypoint at 11:02, which is 12:02. So like they're an hour behind us here at the UK, so it's like 11:02, so in around what, 5 minutes time we'll be at our next waypoint, which is 12 degrees, 30 nautical miles. Left side is to do with the wind and the direction of the wind. It's pointed to the right, so we have a crosswind. If it was straight, pointing up or pointing down, that means it's pretty much straight. You've got a headwind or a tailwind, which is great for landing. But yeah, we have some wind going on, so we should be okay. We have you know, we have landed in crosswinds before. Just requires extra concentration and you know, just being more gentle than what you normally be, really. So let's ask for his next descent, 3,000 feet. So 19,000 feet. There we go. Pretty much still farmyards, really. There's a few towns there. But yeah. Not much to pretty look at. We sort of got the sites taken off, which I'll post in Discord after the flight. So if you're in my Discord, Daniel, you'll be able to see our flying, our takeoff. Right, I'm going to go now. If you're still going when I come back, I'll pop back in. Alright, no worries, Daniel. Yeah, we should be landing around 20 to 30 minutes, something like that, so depending on how long you are. But thanks for popping in. If I don't hear from you, take care and enjoy your fish and chips and mushy peas and nasty scraps. Or bits, shall we say. But yeah, lovely talking to you, Daniel. So we're at 19,000 feet. We'll ask for another descent. At 3,000 feet, we'll sort the altimeter out as well. Once we're below 18,000. I shouldn't be long if there's no one in there. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Daniel. If you're not back, you can always watch it on the rerun and probably watch me crash into a building. But yeah, there's no rush, Daniel. If you're back, you're back. If not, you can always watch it on the rerun or on the YouTube rewatch. We are to 11:06, so that's 12:06. So that time is going up because obviously it's an estimate. But yeah, we'll do the altimeter. No worries, Daniel. So yeah, we've done the altimeter, reset it. So the airport knows we're coming in. So just continue to descend, just press the altimeter, not all the time, just every so often. Once you pass like waypoints maybe, just press it, and then obviously the tower can like know where you are. But depending on the waypoints, I just tend to press it like once I've dropped maybe 1,000 feet, press it again. Because obviously it's changing all the time. I'm not too sure why I've put the landing gear on. I've just pressed the wrong button there, guys. We don't want the landing gear yet because obviously we're too early. So we need to be around 13,000 feet, I'm guessing. So we'll write some of these down actually, because these make sense now. So Sogbe, we need to be at around 13,650, so just round it up basically. The next one is 5,200. The next one is 5,000. So basically just try and judge where you need to be. And then that's our final, the bottom one. So we should be able to see our airport shortly in that direction there. So we'll just ask for a little bit more of descent, so it'd get down to that 13,000. So we'll ask for 3,000. There we go, so we'll just change this ND range because we don't want it to upset us really. Actually we'll wait till we can see that corner where we need to turn. But yeah, we'll wait for that. The airport will be getting in touch with us soon, saying, you know, ready for landing. Speak of the devil, there they are. There we go, we've got our clearance to the next waypoint for our approach. So we're on to our arrival portion. Once we make that left turn, we are on our approach mode, basically. So we'll just change this ND range so we don't get too confused. We can see the loop, what we need to do for our approach. We'll ask for another descent, 3,000 feet, and we'll sort the engines out and the flaps. It's not like in this arrival, so we'll just bring it back. There we go, should be alright. So 10,000 feet, 220, 210, sorry, knots. So yeah, that's what you pretty much want to do, because you don't want to, you know, some of the departures, some of the arrivals and the approaches don't like the autopilot, it upsets them a little bit, so just make sure that your aeroplane is going in the right direction it should be in. Otherwise it will continue to steer and you won't notice, so yeah, just make sure that you do keep an eye on the of the direction. So we're just about to press our first flaps, our flaps 1. We're due to land at 11:14, so that's 12:14. Surely that time will go up. We're not going to make it for 11:14. because we are due at the next waypoint at 11:15. So yeah, we're about 15 minutes away, something like that. So flaps 1. We'll ask for another descent, 2,000 feet this time, so we're at 8,000 feet. $8,000 and we'll slow it down some more. We'll go to 180 knots. Reset the altimeter again. It's not changed, it's fine. So we'll wait till we're at 8,000 feet and then we'll drop our next set of flaps. So we are 21 nautical miles away from that turn, so we've got plenty of time. Our final descent would be about 4,000, 3,000 feet, something like that, but it is telling us to go down a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see what they say. Just keep descending, just tell them, keep asking for descent. Because it's not telling us to descend and we don't want to do it all at the same time. We want to be a bit more organised, prepared. But yeah. So wait till she levels out at 8,000 feet. We'll do as flaps 2. So our airport is just to the left of us actually. So our airport's over there. Somewhere. I can't really see it, but yeah, our airport's over there. So we'll do flaps 2. What we'll do now is we'll just change the ND range so it doesn't look too far away. There's our bend. So basically ask for another descent. We'll go down to 5,000 feet. So that's a subtraction of 3,000 feet. $5,000. We'll go to 160 as well before that turn. $160. Reset the altimeter. It's still on the same one. Wait till she levels out at 5,000 feet. We'll do the flaps. Almost there, guys, almost there. We're due at 11:19, so 12:20, so 5 minutes time, something like that, but I'm guessing we will be landing in around 15, maybe. So what we'll do is we'll do the flaps before we turn. So we just need to do one more descent and our final flaps, landing gear, etc. We're fine. We're gonna turn. So it's wanting us to go to 4,000. Oh! Hang on a second. There we go. We are down, so we are just about to land, Daniel. We are just about to land. We have got our approach. Wait till it stops talking. So, hang on a second. Wait till they stopped talking. Right, yeah, to stop talking now, Daniel. We've got a headwind, we can see the runway, well, we can see the airport. We're just about to turn. We are all set. We're at 4,000 feet, we've got the flaps down. We just need to do the landing gear, which I'll do when we're just about to turn. And yeah, I'll press the ILS approach and hopefully it'll all work for us today. So yeah, you're just in time for the landing. Daniel, wish me luck, God. So our airport is that way, somewhere to the left. So yeah, we're pretty much all set. We are just about to turn. There is someone in front of me, they better move out of the way. Oh, they are lower than me, so it's fine. Wants us to go to 3,000. So what I'll do is I'll do the landing gear now, it'll help with our descent. Landing gear is down and locked in. Nice, so yeah, the landing gear does help with the descent, so if you've got a last minute descent, put the landing gear down, it'll help you descend faster. With the, obviously with the weight and stuff, if your flaps are down, which mine are down, fully down, so just, yeah, just get the landing gear down, it'll bring you down quicker. So our airport is over there somewhere. Oh, a nice little river there. Bloody hell, that was a bit close, but there's no mountains, so we can't crash. Can still crash into the... Oh, we've got some headwinders, nice, yes. We've got some headwind, people. We are perfect for landing. But we've still got that turn to do, so might all change. So once we are straight, I will press the ILS approach.
2,500.
Just ignore that, that's just below sea level. So we'll do that in a bit. Press the ILS once we turn and once we're straight. Change that to 10. Oh, there's no... Oh, that's perfect, that wind. The arrow is pretty much straight down. But we've still got to turn. So our altimeter is correct. Here we go, Daniel, here we go. Right, let's do that. So wait till the diamond is in the centre where the yellow line is at the bottom. That means that we are straight and heading towards the runway. So just wait for it. We are pretty much there. So I want it to be as centre as we can. That'll be fine, and then just wait for the diamond to come down on the right side and wait till it's in the where the yellow line is, and that's our approach. If the aircraft doesn't go down, I will take it over manually and bring it to the runway manually. Hopefully the ILS system is kind to us today, but we shall see once we press it. Nearly there, nearly in the centre. You can see the diamond moving down where the altitude is. So we're nearly in the middle, so that'll do. Oh, yep, the nose is going down. That's fine. We can see the runway. Lovely.
2,500.
We have cracked it. Oh shit, we've got a bit of a crosswind, but we're fine. We've got the ILS activated. It'll do it for us. So yeah, we've locked on to the, what is it, the ILS system that helps us land. we have got our landing clearance, we have got, bloody hell, we've got a crosswind, so we'll wait till the last second to take the autopilot off and then bring the aircraft down. Just let the ILS do its business. And yeah, we are all good people. We are all good. We are ready for landing. We are perfect in line for our landing, basically. Right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Runway's in sight. It's only a little runway, so we do have to try and get her down as quick as possible. Flare the aircraft. Bring the nose slightly up. Bring the throttles back to idle. Do the brakes, do the flaps, and yeah, hopefully we'll have enough runway for us to stop. Here we go, guys. Nice and steady. We have got crosswind. We are completely straight.
500.
I'll have to do this as
400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
not the best landing because we did have some crosswind there, guys. We did swerve. We need to brake. There we go. So there we go, we are down, it'll do, yeah. We did have a little bit of a crosswind when we came in, we were a little bit askew with, so I had to change it a little bit to compensate for that. So yeah, we did good, we didn't crash into a building, so it's all good. So what we'll do is we'll go, I'm not too sure why it won't give me a gate. Taxi to parking. Not too sure, but yeah, we'll do that. Hang on a second. Taxi to park in there. I think it's already done it. I think it's already give us a gate. We'll just get off the runway a little bit. So here we are at Lithuania. There we go. How's your fish? How's your fish and chips, Daniel? How's your fish and chips? That's more important. Let's see if it gives us a gate. Ground services. So ground services, sorry. That's clearance. Taxi. Maybe we have to go across the runway and into the airport. Let's just see where it takes us. So what we'll do is we'll take our lights off. Oh, no, we can turn them off now. So yeah, just timed it right, 12:30 we did land around. Not too sure why it wants us to go on the runway again. Maybe that is the taxi, not too sure. Maybe it'll let us go straight forward, I'm not too sure, because there's nothing over there, so why would we want to go back on the runway? We'll go straight on, see where it goes. Not too sure why it's doing that. Actually, we'll go where it wants us to go, because obviously it wants us to go that way for some reason. So we'll go back on the runway. There's no here, so it's fine. And hopefully it'll give us a gate to park at. Not too sure. Oh, we've got a trophy. We've got the road trip trophy. Unless there's no gates, maybe you've got to go back on the runway and then back on yourself. No one comments, so it's fine. There doesn't seem to be any gates here. I'm guessing our gates are there, to the left of us. Oh yeah, it's telling us to turn now. It's telling us to turn onto that taxiway. But yeah, that's it. Nobody's coming, so we're fine. There's no traffic. turning onto the taxiway. So I think it's only a small airport, so I don't think they are tugs or anything like that. So there'll be no tunnel. Not too sure if there will be a tunnel for us available, but we'll get the baggage out, etc. Get the picture and then wrap today's flight up. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Thanks for popping in, Daniel. Nice to hear from you. So it's wanting us to go over there. So it's only a small airport here at Lithuania, so it will be quite easy to taxi as well as we take off next time. Oh, you're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome anytime. I think we have a tunnel actually. I think we do have a tunnel. So what we'll do is, we're not doing like a massive viewer, so we'll just, there's nobody here, so we'll just head straight into our parking spot. Just be careful of that small aircraft, just, you know, not bash into that. So I'm not too sure what tunnel will connect to us, so we'll just play it by ear really. Not too sure where it wants us to park, as there's no like green box. So what I'll try, oh there's an airport tug for next time, so that's all good. What I'll do is I'll put my tyre in line with that white line, and that should bring the thing out. Maybe not. I'm not too sure why it's not doing it. See if we can get this tug to connect. It might be broken. We'll just try it a little bit more central. Oh, there it goes. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's stop there. Hopefully it'll connect and see us. Oh, hang on. It's moving, it's moving. Hang on. So yeah, our door's open. Oh, it wants us to go a little bit. Let's sort this out. A little bit more to the left. Sorry about this, guys. We are practicing with the throttles though. Our door's open. But yeah, we'll make it a little bit more realistic. Here we go, I need to move forward, love. Yeah, there was no like green box to tell us where we needed to go. So we'll try and make this a little bit more believable, a bit more realistic. Closer to the tunnel. That'll do. It's not completely straight, but it'll be fine. So there we go, we've done a little bit of a manoeuvring about. So yeah, everybody can get off. There we go. We'll get the baggage, etc. Ground services. Alright, it's wanting us to... Okay, so... refueling. For some reason it's not letting us choose our baggage. It has done the jetway connection, sorta. But yeah, we've got all these sort of stuff round, so it's all good. What we'll do is we'll take a picture. Well, that's a nice picture. So what I'll do is I'll do that picture there because it has got the other aircrafts in. There we go. We've made it, guys. We've made it. Oh, we always do that. Need to go back to camera and cockpit. And then basically you press R1 and left arrow. So there's our breakdown of our flight. We took off from Croatia and we've landed at Lithuania. Our flight time was 2 hours and 5 minutes. It was all in the daytime as well. So we got a few more, a few more hours. We're closing ahead towards the 100 hours achievement. We're at 86 hours so far. And obviously there's the breakdowns. We've got 29 hours at night and we've got nearly an hour in the day. So yeah, and obviously the takeoffs, we've done 40 at the day. We've got 8 takeoffs at night. We've got 20 landings in the day and 22 landings at night. So that's pretty much the breakdown of what it does for you. We've got an achievement at 100 hours, like I say. But yeah, guys. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Let me just grab a drink before we end the stream. There we go. So yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Thank you to Daniel for popping in, saying hello. Nice to see you. Well, nice to speak to you, as always. We'll be back on Monday for another flight from Lithuania somewhere in Europe. Not too sure where though yet. We'll work that out tomorrow. Make sure that we're all prepared for it. It looks a lovely day outside now, looking out the window. I'm going to get sorted, go to the supermarket and visit my family. But yeah, we'll upload the pictures to Discord, so if you want to follow me on that, feel free. And I'll be downloading the flight and uploading it to YouTube. It'll be premiering around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So you're more than welcome to follow me on YouTube also. No worries, Daniel. Take care. Hopefully you've enjoyed your fish and chips. Yeah, that's everything from me. And see you all on Monday. Take care. Bye, guys.